I am a spoken word poet, a career choice. My mom always says means I'm BFL, which is broke for life. I'm very grateful to be here. In preparation for this, I talked to Bessie about some poems I might possibly perform. And for me, just looking out into this audience to see so many beautiful men and women of color, there's a poem that I always have to do that I feel like I will. When I wrote this, I told myself by the time that I figured out the question, or the answer to this question, I would stop performing it. But it's been a little while, and I don't think I'll ever figure it out. And so this poem is dedicated to a very beautiful, handsome, intelligent human being that I'm very blessed to call my little brother. And so when I told him that I was coming up here to possibly perform at the White House, I was like, dude, like, you're gonna be famous, and then like I'm gonna be famous. I'm not sure that's how that works. He's like, you're gonna do my poem, right? You're like my poem. And so this poem, for me, growing up, so I was born in Vietnam and I moved to America at the age of 3. Being an immigrant and also sort of a first-generation graduate, I've always been someone who would constantly check and wonder where my heart's at. But lately, everyone's been calling me this man thing. I look into the mirror, my reflection won't even look back. I've lusted, loved, and kissed way too many women in my life. Okay, I lied about the kissing part, but I swear I've lusted and loved way too many women. The only thing that's ever been right in my life is Danny. At 20 years old now, his mind is still as open as the lashes on his body from beat downs my dad would hand down from me to him like an old pair of blue jeans. But despite all the battery and bruises, he still believes Dad's words hold stronger than the whips across our chests, and bruises, they've always just been another playground war story to him. He's my backbone. The reason I stand up every morning after those rough-edged nights and those fist fights with my father. So when once a week, every week, I find myself wanting to give up, I bite my tongue till it cuts to remind myself that in this world, in this life, I bleed for more than myself. See, he's my superhero. So I loosen this kryptonite of insecurity around my neck like the sun pulling itself away from the moon just to rise again and kiss the sea good morning. And y'all, I've never been much like Clark Kent or Superman. I'm more like Icarus flying away from Crete. I touch the sun with my lips and I crash. Going deeper in the earth than the dreams I buried in the wakes of my failures. So now, it doesn't matter how much I smoke. I can get high enough just to break sea level, but he will never know that. On a 14-hour plane ride, 4 days after my 18th birthday, 30 before I move off to college, he asked me, Quang, so can you tell me what it takes to be this man thing? Because you move off to college, I won't know what I'll have to do to be one. And I've never been a good dancer. So I sure as hell would trip if I tried to lie on my feet. So I brushed the question off my shoulders like a mother's advice, hoping it would come again, but he never asked me again. So now I write this to give to him. Like I'm naked and tied to a rock with Apollo whipping diagonals across my chest, telling me to spit the truth, like I've eased the pains of him wanting it. So hear this, Danny. I can't tell you how to be a man because I don't know how to be one myself. But I'll tell you what they won't. They won't tell you that in order to find yourself, you have to lose yourself first. So don't be afraid to get lost between these words I am writing you. My fingertips are braille. I only know what I feel.